Hi Sacred Souls, welcome to my channel Sacred Intuition 111. And wowzers, okay, I have a very specific message for you. And for this I have to tell you a little bit of a story. But this is very much reunion energy that I'm picking up. And yeah, I don't know where to begin. So yesterday I was moving the curtain away as I was cleaning my balcony and everything, got everything ready. And all of a sudden I saw a spider falling out of the curtain, and not a tiny one, but also a very, I don't know, particular one. Never seen a spider like this. And that spider was not tiny, okay? So I immediately thought, oh, okay, spider, that's very, very important as a symbolism. And I'm going to tell you exactly what it stands for in a second. What is so important is that I had this deck on my table already. And I decided, well, I'm going to put a glass over the spider and gonna set the spider outside because I don't kill them. I always set them outside. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to overcome my feeling a bit grossed out, but I always do it. I don't kill them. So, and then I decided, well, it was like this, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this card. Okay, now I feel guided to leave this there. And I decided I'm not gonna look which card it is so that I don't get grossed out that the spider, I almost said tighter, interesting, that the spider touched this card. I know, a bit goofy, but still. But in the end, after I set the spider outside, I realized, no, my intuition is telling me there is a sign, okay? And I actually forgot to Google how you call this flower. So let me check this real quick. In German it's called Blauregen, and I know it is poisonous. But anyway, Wisteria. It's called Wisteria. Interesting. It's the number 47, and it's from the Flower Petals Oracle. And what it says is home, return, welcome, and comfort. And you see there is a woman walking back to their house with a suitcase. And suitcases always talk about like some kind of baggage, but also a longer journey. Because if it has been some time, right, that passed. And it stands for Cancer and the 4th house, which is also Cancer. Well, sorry, it's Moon, which is Cancer energy. And it is the 4 of Wands, and it says 1 to 3 months. So in the next 1 to 3 months, someone is going to return to you, okay? Or if you don't want to look at love in particular, then it is also about coming home to oneself after a long journey where you had to learn certain things, that you're actually returning home to safety, to a comfort, okay? Now I'm feeling guided to say this, and my spirit guides just said this. The house of our soul is our body, right? And maybe for some of you, it might also mean that you might have started a new workout routine and you might actually feel very comfortable in your own body again. That is a very beautiful energy, actually. And 4 plus 7 equals 11, and that is rhyming. 4 plus 7 equals 11. Anyway, and 11 stands for justice and balance, right? Maybe something took 4 to 7 months or maybe 11 months for something to come back around. Okay, that could be. And someone like above me is like actually opening the windows. That is wild. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna read to you in a second what the spider, the crocus. Oh, and that's the Fool. No way. Okay, so I guess, and purple, the crown chakra seems to be very relevant in this reading. Very, very interesting. The crocus stands for the Fool, April. And we also have the month of April with a 4 here. Also the month of July, which again is very much Cancer season. And all of a sudden I had to scratch my skin. That's weird. Maybe you have some skin irritation. The 9th house is the, oh gosh, 5th is Leo, then Virgo, then Libra. That's Sagittarius, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's Sagittarian energy. So maybe something is going to happen also in Sagittarian season. That would be the end of November until mid of December. Okay. We have lots of fire energy with Sagittarian and the 4 of Wands as being fire. We have water energy, and the Fool is Aries. And it is also supposedly, I think, Aquarian energy. So, anyways, this is exciting. So, then I looked up what the spider stands for. And the spider, yes, symbolizes creativity, but it also stands for patience, manifestation, balance. Like, oh, I completely forgot about this one. Justice, right? And the weaving of fate due to their intricate web building. And what I instantly got is that someone's fate is weaved closely in together with your own fate. And with the crown chakra being here so dominantly, it definitely talks about how the connection to the higher realm is like coming into fruition. And I personally, I love this so very much, okay? Yeah. Oh, and it talks about the crocus, talks about, I'm actually not sure you actually call it a crocus. I just pronounced it just English, but to be fair, I'm actually not 100% sure you actually call it that way. Yeah, well, you do call it crocus. That would have been so hilarious. If that would have been something completely different, but anywho's. And it talks about openness and interest and curiosity, like Entdeckung, exploration, Neugierde, curiosity, openness, Offenheit, Interesse, interest. Okay? I love it. I love it. Oh, wow. That is actually in itself so powerful. But what I instantly got, someone is on the way to you. Someone of you might have just recently drank the chamomile tea. Because I just opened up to chamomile and now to another card. And it was 27, 37, and now 47, right? That is wild. Let's see, Wisteria. It's a plant that is like welcoming you home. Okay. And the Wisteria also reminds us that we'll always have a safe harbor. And the card encourages us to connect ourselves with our loved ones. May it be family, friends, or spiritual community that is welcoming us and supporting us. And it also talks about the importance to ground ourselves and to really invest in self-care. And what I'm also getting here is that your person that you're connected to, that your fate is so interweaved or woven into one another, is that this person also had to really focus on themselves. And maybe it took them longer than they would have expected. I'm picking up on a situation where this person, I don't think this is a person who is cruel. They might have come off as cruel sometimes to you, but they were not lying. They might not have been putting in the effort. They might have not been committal. They might have been not giving you the priority that you would have deserved. But this is not someone who lied about it and who really mistreated you. It was more like they didn't give you the time of day. That's what I'm getting. Because they were so caught up with dealing with things on their own, and yet at the same time, they were mirroring something back to you as to where you might also have to refocus the energy onto you, as there was a reason why it triggered you. That is coming in very, very clearly. And look how beautiful the woman depicted here in the Crocus card. That woman is high value, right? And whether you're a woman or a man watching this is your energy. You have a glow about you. You know your worth. You are confident and independent. And that is something that you have come to learn and embody. Probably because you went through a long journey. And many journeys, especially the spiritual journey, the journey home to ourselves, is oftentimes done on your own, because it is your own journey. And yes, we can have support, and that is beautiful if we can get support. But there are parts of our journey that we might also never share with anyone, and that is also completely fine. But it's also something that you have to deal with in your own time and on your own. And while you would probably be nodding right now and be like, yeah, that's exactly how it was. Now, question is, why do you think it is different to the person that you're connected to? Because oftentimes we get really upset because there's a person that we love and we just would love to be there for them. It could be a friend, could be a family member, could be someone that we love. I mean, we can also love family and friends, but you know what I mean, like romantic love interest. And if we feel like we cannot help them, we often feel very much rejected, or we feel helpless. But if it's the other way around, we also want the other people to embrace it and also to accept it, that we might actually need time on our own. And no one has the right to decide how long something takes for another person. Okay? Never, ever. Whether it comes to grief, whether it comes to how to achieve their goal, that is on them, because it's their own goal, it's their own grief, it's their own journey. And it is actually pretty interesting that I'm now drifting away from the original message that I immediately picked up when I saw the card. And I actually didn't start recording this message until 2 days after, okay? And I'm gonna post it today, literally 2 days after this happened, because I let it rest. I wanted to upload this message or record this message, but I didn't feel the energy to do so. So that means that there's also some kind of delay or maybe kind of a setback. But this return energy is real. This return energy is in the air, and it's definitely part of this collective. Whoever is coming across this reading, there is a message for you, one way or another, whether the whole message resonates. And don't forget, time is fluid. This can be describing a situation that happened in the past. To clarify, it could be currently ongoing, or it could be a future prediction. Never forget, no one is in the same time as you are. Not necessarily. Sometimes yes, but there will always be some variation. Okay. And what I'm also picking up very strongly with the Wisteria, what an interesting interesting name, because Blauregen means actually blue rain in German. In Wisteria, I actually can't even try to begin where it's derived from. Yeah, anyways. But this person that is returning, right? This person who is returning home is someone who also puts more importance now on family and home. Maybe this person has been traveling a lot. This might be you, this might be the person you connected to, maybe both of you. And yet I do believe that those travels, whether they were physical, spiritual, mental, right? They were needed in order for this new beginning to come in. And now I know I've been talking like loads about these cards in general. We're gonna clarify with the highly sensitive tarot, because I just feel like the images are resonating with this theme of this oracle card. And I also felt guided to have like maybe guidance healing from the Shades of the Soul by Aqua Moonlight. But yeah. The Wisteria also says, by the way, because I'm currently just having a look at the booklet, therefore the small pause. For singles, it could mean that you are going to meet someone that is not at a distance from you, or someone with who you will feel very comfortable with. But it's also about like putting more the focus on emotional connectedness. Yeah, interesting. Coolio. Is there anything else that I wanted to say with this spider? Because the spider was actually very relevant. Yeah, they're also teachers of perseverance and teachers of perseverance and figures associated with the cycles of life, death, and rebirth. And this is, I didn't say this before, is it underneath the deck still? No, it's not anymore. Interesting. Originally underneath the deck, I know there was the color, and the color stands for the death card, and it means about letting go. And I feel like either you are letting go of something or someone or a lifestyle, whatever, or this person is, in order to come home, to have this return energy. Spiders also can indicate a call to manifest your dreams and embrace new beginnings. I love this very much. And it stands for the balance and interconnectedness. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And actually, this really makes me want to get some charms. I don't know why. Sorry, this might be a bit loud. Those are the ones that we need. Okay, we have the Hand of Fatma. So this is protected. Oh, wow. We have the interconnected hearts. Intertwined hearts. I mean, then we have the feather, which also talks about angelic guidance and protection. No way. We have the yin and yang symbol. Can you see it? I hope you can. Heck no, like what the heck? And we have the knot. And then we have the butterfly with a transformation. I cannot remember when I pulled such beautiful charms ever in my reading. Honestly. Okay, we are definitely talking about a sacred soul connection. And this is about someone who is going to return. Or through this spiritual, sacred soul connection, you're returning home to yourself. So this could also talk about inner union. Yeah. If you're really saying, okay, there's no way that this is happening in the physical and the 3D, then it's definitely inner union that you're achieving. And also the person that you're connected to is achieving inner union. But we all know if or when inner union is being achieved, outer union can follow if it is meant. Let's see. What do we need to know? Two of Pentacles. Okay. And in this deck, it talks about King of Pentacles. Someone is really balancing and working on their stability, because normally the Two of Pentacles has a juggling energy. But in this tarot deck, it very much talks about like working on balance. And this is clearly a theme here, also with the Wisteria. Okay. Wait, I wonder if you can see it better this way, if I put it on the wooden thingy. I hope so. Let me check. Oh yeah, you can see better. Okay. Someone is working on their stability, becoming this King of Pentacles. This could also be you working on your finances and working on a project to actually create this stability, this foundation, this home. Yeah. There is like a transformation that is occurring. The Butterfly, Ace of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Can you make this up? There is a transformation happening in... For some reason, I'm also being guided not to view this only romantically. If this is about you, then this talks about you transforming also your self-love, nurturing your inner child, and also having this stability within oneself, right? That is also transformed. But if this is a romantic, which we also very much get, it is the transformation. And this person is finding their way to the light. Maybe you have a very particular smell, like a very, maybe this person told you before that you smell very nice. And it follows them wherever they go. That's what my spirit guides just told me. Okay. And it's this love that is actually experiencing this rebirth, right? This new beginning with this baby. In order to have this union. And it is quite possible that this is, wow, Queen of Wands and the Devil. They cannot resist you. Okay? And it could lead to marriage if that is something that you are wanting. Tell me a little bit about the Crocus. 10 of Cups. Yeah. This is someone who... This is what I meant with, like, 10 of Cups is the emotional fulfillment that is followed after you have embraced the self-love of the 9 of Cups, the wish fulfillment. And this is how you, like, I'm so sorry, my tummy is like rumbling. I hope you didn't really hear this. But you are open to this 10 of Cups now. You are open for this leap of faith. You are ready to receive this 10 of Cups of yours. You are ready to receive the wish that you have made. And if this is connected to the person that you're connected to, then this person is finally curious and ready to take that leap, and also to make sure that they are telling you that they're interested in having the 10 of Cups with you. Anything else with the Crocus? Which is powerful energy in itself. Yeah, look at this. No way, you cannot make this up. Are you serious now? This Emperor, and that's the masculine energy, is going to communicate. come wind, come water, the Sun and Eight of Swords, this person is freeing themselves with the Eight of Wands out of the Eight of Swords and actually shining the light. Can you make this up? This person is going to put an end to this nostalgia that they have felt that caused this burden. This person never forgot you. This has been a burden on them. They want to move out of it. They want to take action. Yeah. To come out of the cold, out of the conflict, and actually take that first step in order to heal this situation with you. Yeah. And especially with the Nine of Swords and the Devil, this has been running circles in their mind. And they're going to put an end to this. And they know that they have to come forward. Okay. Let's see. What's the guidance, like the healing message? Breathe and find your inner calm. Okay. And accept the truth. And that is very much throat chakra energy. Inner child healing. Okay. Love is all you need. And very much a theme, right? Very much throat chakra, maybe even third eye chakra energy. Is there anything else that I can get here? Maybe I can get some initials. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get some initials who this might resonate with. I'm going to take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a T, we have an L, we have an O, we have a Z, and we have an S. For some reason, no, it's a G. It's not a C. Well, so maybe now I do feel guided. Okay, let's do this. A couple more. We have a B, we have a Z, we have a B, we have another S, we have an E, we have an R, a Q. Oh, 3 more. I'm not going to look. There. And we have a D, we have a K, and an S. There are loads of S's here. So either your initial might start with an S. Maybe their initial starts with an S or with one of them. Maybe it's your last name's initial in here. Why do I feel? No, that's the way. That looks a bit weird, the Q, doesn't it? Okay. I see log. Okay. And I see dog, like loyal. Okay. You know what? Now I also feel guided to get some numbers. These could be life path numbers. This could be weeks, days, years. That might resonate with you. And I'm just going to grab it and do it like this. Because otherwise this is getting... Oh, wow. We have 1, 1, 1. If I saw it correctly. 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, 11, 11, twin flame number. We have 7. Oh, wow. No, that's a 5. That's a 2. 2, 2. Okay, we have double the 3. And we have double the 2. And then we have a 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 4 is missing. I'm hearing 4 years that were missing, or months that you've been missing or not seeing each other at all. That could be. Well, the 11th of November might be relevant. Maybe the 3rd of March, the 2nd of February, the 3rd of June, the 6th of June, the 6th of March, the 6th of June, the 7th of June, the 12th of June, blah, 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 blah. The 7th of July, the 7th of February, the 5th of February, the 11th of February, the 22nd of February, 22nd of June, 22nd of March, 22nd of July, 22nd of May, 12th of May, 6th of May, 3rd of May, 7th of May, 2nd of May, 4th of May, 1st of May might be relevant. Yeah. Maybe the year 71, life path numbers 1, 11, 7, 3, 33, 6, 22, and 5 might be relevant. I find it very interesting that we have the 3 master numbers here. Okay. Interesting, interesting indeed. So I'm going to leave it right here. Get ready for a return from someone in the next 1 to 3 months. For some of you, it might only happen in April. It could be, but I find that it is actually coming in much closer to this energy. But then again, April is also not that far away anymore. If we think about it, that we're almost done with this year. I'm gonna record another reading now. And in that reading, I'm gonna do like timing readings. And I'm going to be starting to do that. So if you vibe and like and want to claim this energy, maybe drop a flower or a butterfly in the comment sections, or maybe a letter, like initials that you want to post, but only do what you feel confident and comfortable with. Maybe a guitar. Yeah, anything that might resonate with you here. A feather, 2 hearts. Now I'm hearing 2 hearts. Oh wow, 2 Hearts by Phil Collins. Beating just as one. Yeah. Anyway, this is Protected. Sending you all the very best. Take care. Bye-bye.